Hey, raise your hand if you have body fat that you want to get rid of but are challenged to find the time to do it. Now granted, you're probably in a public place right now and are not going to actually raise your hand, but you know what I'm talking about. My name's Brett Klicka, author of the Underground Workout Manual 2.0 and International Personal Trainer of the Year. I'm currently a health and fat loss consultant for individuals and corporations around the world. I'm here in my own living room to show you that you don't have to spend hours a day going to the gym to change your body and your health forever. Now, if you're a busy adult, the idea of exercise sounds great, and we all have goals to lose weight and body fat, right? But you have a job, you have a family, you have a social life, you have commitments that take up nearly all of your time. Taking a few hours every day to go to the gym so that your pants don't fit so tight, or to make your love handles shrink, or to feel better about your body seems like it's just not an option. Well, what if I told you that in far less time than it takes to watch your favorite TV show, you could completely change your body, your health, and your life, all without expensive exercise equipment or even leaving the house to go to the gym? As a matter of fact, your living room might be the last gym you ever need. In the next few minutes, I want to share an unconventional approach you can do at home in a few minutes a day to get unconventional fat loss results. Regardless if you're a busy parent, a time-strapped professional, or just someone who wants to reclaim their health and their body, there's some pretty cool science that's on your side when it comes to losing fat in a short amount of time. The first thing to understand is that many of us need to reframe the way we think about exercising to lose fat. A problem is that some people spend their limited exercise time and energy doing the wrong stuff. The result is a lot of work with very little result. Now, when I ask most people what they're doing to lose frustrating body fat, I hear a lot of, well, I do cardio and then some weights and I try to eat well. That might sound familiar. It's actually how most people address the whole fat loss thing. Hours of cardio, weights if there's time, and hopefully there's a little bit of reasonable nutrition available somewhere. It's how we've been told to exercise to lose fat for so long, we usually just go with what we know. I'm a personal trainer with a degree in exercise science and years of experience, and it's what I used to do. Now, that's back when I had the time to do that. But then life happened. I got married, I bought a house, and my career grew outside of training people in a gym every day. I had bills to pay. The hours I thought I needed to exercise every day weren't there anymore. So what did I do? I stopped. Yep, I was a personal trainer that didn't exercise. I just couldn't find the time. The year I got married, I gained 30 pounds. My frustration grew every day because I knew I wasn't practicing what I preach, and I also didn't like my pants cutting my waist in half every time I sat down. There were still only 24 hours in a day, and most of those hours were taken up with paying the bills and taking care of my family, so I knew if I was going to make a change, I had to figure out how to make a little bit of exercise go a long way to lose body weight and body fat. So I really dug into the science of how certain types of exercise could trigger our fat-burning, muscle-building hormones in a short amount of time. I read, I researched, I interviewed experts, and ultimately became my own guinea pig. What I realized through all of this was that while the old model of fat loss I followed, it was adequate to keep me healthy, it wasn't that effective for losing fat, particularly when time was a factor. Based on what I learned, I reprioritized how I would spend my limited time and energy in regards to shrinking down to my former fit self. By literally turning the old model of fat loss upside down, I quickly lost the 30 pounds and have easily maintained a low body fat percentage for years. This is despite nearly endless travel and the time commitment of being a working parent. No more waist-cutting pants, no dad belly, no more frustration. I actually spent a lot of time sweating right here in my own living room. Now, my life mission is to help and inspire others to live the lives they deserve to live, so I started sharing my findings, first with my clients, then through blogs and YouTube videos. And more busy people started to use and share these exercise strategies. I got to share the program with banquet halls full of personal trainers and corporate executives. Now you can read about my program for a more time-efficient model of fat loss in fitness magazines, research journals, and in my new book I'll tell you about in a little bit. Now, since I have you here, I'd like to provide you the opportunity to join tens of thousands of people around the world who have learned how to use a little exercise to burn a lot of body fat. Again, it's a matter of turning our current cardio, maybe some resistance training, try to eat well if I can. We have to turn that upside down to get the results we want. First, you can't outwork a bad diet. If you're exercising hard but are going to the wrong direction from a fuel standpoint, you can't win. You also can't starve a fat-burning machine. You have to eat real nutritionally dense food. What you eat provides your body information as to what you want it to do. This should be the first thing you talk about in your fat loss program. Now, from an exercise standpoint, cardiovascular training will keep you healthy and is part of the fat loss plan. But if you want to burn fat and shape your body in the least amount of time possible, we have to put our precious time and energy into building a bigger engine of muscle. That's where resistance training comes in. We have to put more energy and focus into this piece of the puzzle if we want to see a lot of results in a little time. Resistance training is anything that provides resistance to movement. You could use dumbbells, body weight, resistance bands, like this one here. Anything that makes your body say, whoa, I have to work harder to move. Now, when your body has to work harder to move, it sends a brigade of hormones that help you sculpt and fortify new muscles so the next time you face the same resistance, the muscle is ready for it. When new muscle is built, a couple cool things happen. For one, your body becomes a fat-guzzling machine. It takes a lot of energy to keep muscle going. It has blood supply, it has oxygen, nutrients, and all kinds of stuff. I'm not just talking about during exercise here. When you're hanging out watching TV, if you have more muscle, you burn more calories and fat, even if you're doing nothing. Depending on how much lean muscle you're able to create, you could increase the amount of calories your body expels during rest by more than 5,000 calories per month. Not to mention what you're able to accomplish while you exercise. Let's look at a quick example. Now, research suggests that untrained lean muscles capable of burning around 5.7 calories per pound of muscle per day. Now, when we're fit, a pound of lean muscle is capable of burning about 7.2 calories per pound of lean muscle. These are absolute numbers. These are averages over a big body of research. If fit muscle burns more calories and fat in a day, and we have more of it, then we can use more fat. You can actually trigger that muscle to be this calorie-burning machine. Another thing is muscles shape your body. If you want to have that defined tone jack rib shape, you need to increase the amount of muscle you have. Let's take a look at this guy. This is what our muscle looks like under our skin. It looks pretty good, huh? I mean, we got toned legs, we got shoulders here, pecs. I mean, our muscles are built by design. They're supposed to look a certain way. You can see the nice little six-pack here. Actually, our muscles, our ab muscles, have to be shaped into a six-pack. If they weren't corrugated, we couldn't bend over. We'd be like a sausage. So if we want to see the shape through our skin, we need to make the fat between the skin and the muscles smaller and the muscles more pronounced. Increasing the size of our engine through resistance training does both. Now, don't worry, I didn't forget. You're seriously short on time. You have to get to work. You have to pick up the kids. You need a little downtime before you go to bed. Research has found that when we use special resistance training exercises, pair them together, and use specifically timed rest periods between sets, we can actually spark a pretty potent fat-burning hormone release in about 20 to 30 minutes. Of course, we have to cut out a lot of the exercise you see people lining up to do at the gym. These aren't necessarily bad, they just don't get the fat loss results we need fast enough. Now, speaking of the gym, you don't need to go there anymore. Hey, we didn't have gyms for thousands of years and we looked really good. We've all seen the statues. Getting ready for the gym, driving to the gym, and weaving through the sea of people taking selfies is not an option if you're strapped for time. The special exercises I was talking about can be done anywhere, including your living room. As a matter of fact, if you have enough space to do a push-up, wherever you are now, there's literally hundreds of these exercises you can do that will help you quickly stoke your fat-burning, muscle-building hormones. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, I cleared just a little bit of extra space so I can show you how we can put these strategic exercises together to get fat off our body. First thing we're going to do, it's called a spider push-up. We're going to do each one of these exercises for 40 seconds. We're only resting 10 seconds in between. Now, I'm not going to do the whole 40 seconds here, but if you're at home, take these exercises, do them for 40 seconds, 10 seconds of rest in between. First, we're going to start with a spider push-up. Here's how it looks. We're going to come down into a push-up position. We're going to come down and we're going to push up, touch your right hand to your left foot under your body. We're going to do a push-up, touch right hand to left foot under the body. If you can't do that, you can always go from your knees, come up, and touch, just like that. We're going to do that for 40 seconds. Next, we have rotating lunges. Here's how it's going to look. I'm going to start here like this, put my hands together in front of my body. I'm going to step back, and I'm going to rotate into my front leg, and then step back up. Then I'm going to step back with my left leg, rotate into my leg, and step back up. Step back, rotate. Notice my knee stays behind my toe. My knees go slowly to the ground. And finally, we got surfers. Let's command your body burn fat. So here we're going to come down just like this. I'm going to pop from my stomach, just like this, up to my feet, just like a surfer. Now, if you can't do that, we can always just get up as fast as you can. But what we're trying to do is pop from our stomach to our feet. If you can, switch directions each time. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to do that. Remember, 40 seconds for the exercise, 10 seconds of rest. Have fun. So how do you feel now? You think we convinced our body to release those fat-burning, muscle-building hormones? I'd say so. We used big muscles and strategic combinations to command our body to help us lose fat. Now go ahead and repeat that circuit 4 times, add another 3 exercise circuit, and do that 3 days a week for the next 3 months. In minutes a day, a few times a week, I think you'd agree that you'd really be changing your body. So now that we're fueling the machine with real food and focusing on building a bigger engine with smart resistance training that stokes our fat-burning, muscle-building hormones, here's where we add strategic cardio. Notice I didn't say an hour on the elliptical cardio. I'm talking strategy. I'm talking short, high-intensity sprints with rest in between. I'm talking if you can stay moving for 30 seconds to 3 minutes, you can seriously stoke some fat-burning hormones that like to stick around in the system even when you're done exercising. A recent study comparing the old model of long, slow hours in the treadmill to high-intensity sprints like the ones I recommend showed 9 times greater fat loss in the short sprints group. This is despite the sprints group exercising for about half the time as the long, slow running group. That's great news for us busy adults. So next time you go out to jog or get on the elliptical or just hop on the bike, try going as fast as you can for 60 seconds, then walking or going slow for 60 seconds, and do that 10 times. I think you'll agree we're creating an opportunity for a lot more fat loss in 20 minutes than we would have been ambling around on the treadmill or the bike for 40 minutes. Again, 20 to 30 minutes total. When exercise helps deploy the fat assassin hormones, you don't need much time. So there you have it. Instead of cardio, maybe some weights, and try to eat well, it's I eat well, I do resistance training, and then some strategic cardio. If you attack your fat loss program like a chef who does resistance training and some sprints, you'll get the fat loss results you want for the rest of your life. What would losing frustrating body fat and body weight mean for your life? Well, for me, it meant no more feeling sorry for myself looking in the mirror. It meant having a happy, healthy body. It meant I knew I was doing what I should do to improve my energy, my mood, my health, and my life. I think we can all agree that when we're able to make exercise and health a part of our lives, every aspect of our life is improved. Have you ever finished exercising and thought, I feel really bad that I just did that? Or have you ever dropped a pants or a dress size and thought, oh man, that makes me feel so awful? It's quite the opposite. We can make it happen in about 20 to 30 minutes a few days a week, anywhere you happen to be. Your office, your living room, your kid's sports practice, outside, in a hotel, or 10,000 leagues under the sea. No getting ready and fighting traffic to go to the gym for hours when you only have minutes. Like I told you, this is great news if you've struggled with finding the time to exercise and have paid the price with your body and your health. I want to help you bring this proven fat loss strategy into your life by giving you an easy-to-follow daily plan right at home. Now, while I can't come to your house, I can do the next best thing. I've put my years of research and experience delivering fat loss results to so many busy adults into an online program you can follow right at home. You can actually start strategic exercise to get rid of that belt overhang and wave goodbye to bra fat right now. In the Underground Workout Manual 2.0, you'll have a complete 5-step blueprint to burn a lot of fat in a little amount of time right in your living room. Now, step 1 is a virtual fat loss guide that shares and explains the proven science behind using a little exercise to lose a lot of body fat. It also outlines how nutrition plays a role in the whole process. When you understand the method behind the madness, results come much quicker. Now, step 2 includes a 12-week, 3 times per week at-home resistance training program. This carefully designed program uses the special exercises we talked about before that help release our fat-burning, muscle-building hormones in about 20 to 30 minutes. Every 3 weeks, the program progresses, so whether you're a beginner or a veteran, you can start anytime. New exercises keep things fresh, fun, and effective. Every warm-up, cool-down, and exercise in this program is accompanied by video, so you know exactly what to do and how to do it. The only equipment you need is your body and a resistance band that you can buy at any sporting goods store or order it online. That's it. No gym memberships, no waiting for sweaty equipment. Wherever you are is your gym, and your body is your equipment. Step 3 is the strategic 3-day-per-week cardio plan. While the resistance training program is designed to elevate your heart rate to burn fat, the additional specialized cardiovascular training keeps the fire burning. If you can move for 30 seconds to 3 minutes at a time with rest in between, and you have 20 to 30 minutes, you can do this powerful cardio program. Walk, jog, bike, swim, whatever you like to do to elevate your heart rate. To make sure your body is getting some recovery, 1 day of low-intensity work is included in addition to 1 day per week of complete rest. Your total exercise time per week is just over 3 hours for all cardiovascular and resistance training. That's it. Just over 3 hours per week for more energy, self-confidence, and the ability to take your health and body back with smart exercise. Now, like I said before, if you're anything like I was, you probably spent at least that amount of time per week thinking about how you wish you had the time to exercise. Now, step 4 is a critical piece of the puzzle. The number one factor that leads people to frustration with exercise programs is accountability. We start a program with the best intentions, but after a week or two, we fade away, back into our old sitting on the couch ways. To provide you with some tools to prevent this hiccup on the road to success, I include a workout journal where you can record and post your progress in a place where you can see it. Research has shown that when you have the tools to record what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how it makes you feel, you're much more likely to stick with it. The workout journal is also a handy written form of the program you can take anywhere. Now, step 5 is a bonus and part of the fail-proof system I've created to keep you on track. Even when the program is progressed every couple weeks with new exercises and intensity, it's always great to have some options for something different when you feel like you just need a change or you're burnt out. That's why I've included 3 20-minute follow-along all-bodyweight workout videos. All you need to do is follow along with these in your laptop, mobile device, or phone. Each one is only about 7 minutes and you can do it 3 times. Again, I wanted to give you everything you need to get big results in little time. The best part of the Fat Loss Guide, resistance and cardiovascular training program you can do at home, the workout journal, and the bonus videos is that you can have immediate access to them. You literally can start right now. Just click the Add to Cart button below now and the entire 5-step blueprint will be delivered to your email immediately. No waiting for snail mail to get started. Your time is valuable, so let's not waste it. Now, speaking of value, you might be a little surprised at the low price below for this entire system. Gym memberships can be hundreds a month, personal trainers can be hundreds an hour. A single exercise video you play over and over again till you can't stand it can be 20 bucks. I've put everything together at the price below because I believe that if a lot of people have access to a proven, complete follow-along program like this, we can impact the health of our country, and I'd love to be the one leading the charge. Now, this is where you're thinking, this sounds good, but I've heard it before. Cool new program delivers results. I know, I'm sure you have heard it before. I'm here to tell you that I'm not a paid Hollywood actor reading lines and getting an endorsement check. Every day for the last 15 years, I've worked to create a fat loss result in the limited time my clients, just like you, have in their busy day. The Underground Workout Manual 2.0 is a time-tested, proven scientific blueprint for fat loss success. I've created this from a place of passion and belief that I can help make a change in your health. And I stand by my commitment to you. If you feel I don't deliver on my promise, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. Take the program home right now by hitting the button below. Try it in the few minutes a day you have to exercise, and in the unlikely case you don't find it delivers on its promise, return it for a full refund. If you're looking to improve your energy, your mood, and your health while creating a body that is a vessel of health and vibrance, you can start immediately. Take the first step to getting big fat loss results in a little bit of time by clicking the Add to Cart button below. The Underground Workout Manual 2.0 Fat Loss Results for Busy Adults program will be immediately delivered to your email address. I look forward to helping you rediscover your confidence, your energy, and a healthy body you're proud to show off. Remember to sweat and smile every day, and I'll see you soon.